The Bank of South Sudan expects more inflationary pressures and weakening of the South Sudanese pound as a result of continuous decline in forex reserves, highlighting the depth of economic woes facing the nation ahead of the general election scheduled for December this year. So, based on what is happening in Sudan, it is not surprising that their forex reserve is going down due to the inflation, because people can no longer transact peacefully. Goods and services cannot be moved peacefully the way it's supposed to be moved. People can no longer go to their farms. People can no longer go to their businesses. So it is only normal that at the end of the day, the economy will be feeling the heat. The economy will be in the receiving end. And there's so many sides to this war that is ongoing in Sudan. One part of it is about oil smuggling, of which the oil is part of what is bringing the issue. So the natural resources people that are blessed with, are supposed to be a blessing, is now turning like it is a cost to them. That the people are tearing themselves apart. That the people are allowing external powers, intruders, to be tearing them apart, destroying their countries for more than 1 year now. It is easy to destroy under a second, but it's not easy to build. Because this country that they are destroying today, later when this war has come to an end, because at some point they must reach agreement. They can't be at war forever. They will need a whole lot of money to rebuild their country, of which they are going to go and borrow. And at the end of the day, their creditors will still control their country for years by being the one issuing the monetary policies that South Sudan will be implementing. And it will equally take them a whole lot of planning, even after they have gotten the money, to rebuild this country that they are destroying. Go and look at countries like Iraq. After more than 10 to 12 years now, Iraq has never been the same. So, Juba is grappling with the shortage of dollars as a result of declining revenues from oil production, the nation's chief revenue earner, on depleted swells and military conflict in the neighboring Sudan. So, apparently, there is shortages of dollars because the money is not flowing. They are not exporting their oil the way it's supposed to be. Other businesses has been crippled because of this war. Tell me, if they don't bring this war to the end, how are they even going to carry out an election in December? And how can they guarantee anybody that these elections are going to be free and fair? It's not possible. So first and foremost, they must reach agreement to bring this war to an end. They must put their country first. Their citizens are suffering all over the place. If you see in some of the camps, the way their South Sudanese citizens are suffering in camps in Chad, in many other neighboring countries, it is not funny. And these greedy ones are busy fighting each other, living flamboyant life. Probably their families are not even in South Sudan, so they don't feel the heat. And the average people are the receiving end. So before they can start talking about their elections, they need to sit on a round table and find a long-lasting peace that will benefit each and every citizens of South Sudan and South Sudan itself. Yes, they must look more on what brings them together and hold on to these things that bring them together rather than the things that divide them. At the end of the day, the external powers that are jamming your heads together, they are sleeping in their countries peacefully with their both eyes closed. But you in your own countries, you can't even sleep with your both eyes closed. Your people are perishing. Your people are dying. Your people are being malnourished in neighboring countries. Your people are sleeping in makeshift camps. Why can't you people go back to drawing board and trade the part of humanity? Trade the part of patriotism. Solve your issue first, and then you'll start planning for the election. Because if this war continues, the election can be guaranteed that is going to be free and fair, or there might even be no election.